26th of June. As you can see, I'm standing here on the Umhlanga Pier down in Durban. It's the most magnificent winter's day here in Durban. I'm down here because we're doing a number of presentations down in Durban, and I actually was very lucky to also coordinate it with a family function. But what were my lessons from this week? Well, the first one, the exciting one on Monday, was that I found a new income stream. I basically have been dealing with a lot of clients, been talking to a lot of clients. There's a huge amount of interest in it. So I'm currently actually setting up that income stream. I've registered the domain name, and I'm literally going to be launching that product in the next few weeks. I'm actually getting the IT infrastructure built as we speak, and as soon as that's launched, it's going to be another very exciting income. The thing that I like most about it is that it copies the cell phone model. It's an annuity income. There's no debt collecting because you add huge value to people, but if they don't pay, you literally switch them off. And so the beauty is that you're providing value, but you don't have to debt collect, and it's an ongoing building relationship. And the best part about it, annuity income, passive income, which is what I want to set up. And the thing I like about it as well is it really uses my skill sets, which is fantastic, and I really enjoy it. So watch this space, because that's going to be really, really exciting. The second thing is time off. I'm really, really struggling at the moment because you're working 7 days a week, you're working weekends, you're working nights, doing webinars and everything else. And the thing that I'm struggling with is actually to come up and to feel that you can take time off. On Tuesday afternoon, we got back to Cape Town. It was a magnificent day. And so I went up Signal Hill with my wife. We went and watched the sun go down. We took our dogs up there to play on Signal Hill. But I do struggle, you know, I feel lazy basically. And it's something that certainly I know I'm going to have a breakthrough. I know when I started my company, it was very difficult to switch off the phone, switch off the emails, because you thought you had to constantly be on call. And then I realized that your time and my time is actually very valuable to myself, and that I don't need to be on call all the time. And I think I need to have that breakthrough that it's perfectly good to take off a Tuesday afternoon if you've spent the whole weekend in a productive manner. The third thing is business breakthroughs. It's the Tony Robbins product that I brought out. I've really realized that there's a difference, a dichotomy between need and want. And most companies, almost every company I know, actually needs this product. It's a phenomenal training series, it gets the results, and most importantly, it's got a proven track record. But the difference is whether they want it or not. And you know, in terms of the price, they don't understand the value of it. And so what I've started doing is actually going in and presenting to them, but on a risk basis, where literally I say, right, this is my fee if I add value. But if I don't add value, then it doesn't cost you anything. And to date, I have a 100% record. I've been going into companies, I've been getting marvelous feedback. Last Wednesday, I spoke to over 50 salesmen, one of the biggest developers in South Africa. We had phenomenal feedback. And so that is really a strategy that I'm going out, adding more value, and then, you know, being part of the upsell and really providing value. And then my last lesson really is Fridays. I did something this Friday where I've literally been working non-stop 7 days a week, it feels like. And last Friday I decided to have no meetings. I literally had the day to myself. I spent the day answering emails, doing proposals, etc. And it was a phenomenal feeling not to have any meetings, any Skype meetings, any calls, anything. Literally have the day to myself. And so that is something that I think I'm going to start instituting. And it's going to be, I need to come up with a funky name for it, but it's certainly Fridays are going to be my days. And it's something that I want to be implementing on an ongoing basis. I've got some very exciting ideas. The last thing that I wanted to mention is that there's so much opportunity and so much potential at the moment. But you know, I heard yesterday from the economics point of view, we are at the lowest point we've been since February 2009, which was literally 4 months since the global financial crisis, 4 months since the Lehman Brothers went tits. We're at the lowest point now in terms of where people are and where they see the future going in the next 6 months. And I can certainly feel that, and it definitely has an impact. And I'm constantly saying it's about being positive in the mind, focusing on what you're doing and what you're achieving. But you know, that negativity does surround you, and so it's a constant mental game that I'm doing, you know, to get on top of that, to be in control of the mind, so that I can take advantage of the numerous opportunities which are available. And one of the things that I've realized, and that I made a commitment to myself this week, is that I need to get back into doing my daily routines, doing my daily goals, doing my daily meditation, doing my daily exercise. Get that momentum going back, because if you've got a physically healthy mind, then you're going to have a mentally healthy mind. And so that's my challenge to myself. And you know, as Hannes says, if you can zagger when everyone else is ziggering, if you can literally change your mindset, with business being 80% psychology and only 20% implementation, then now is a fantastic time. We're having the biggest transfer of wealth ever. So if you can get your mind right, the opportunities are there. And that's what I'm constantly telling myself. But don't get me wrong, I'm human. I do have my down days. I do get down. And I'm constantly focusing on the mind and staying positive. And so until next week, from an absolutely magnificent Umhlanga, you can see the waves are perfect, absolutely perfect. And I really wish I wasn't sitting here in a suit. I was here in my wetsuit, and I was about to jump off this pier and go for a surf. But hey, that's what I mean about feeling guilty and being prepared to work when the work is there. Till next week, have a fantastic week. Cheers.